Hey gifted crafters, welcome back for another Saturday CrafterNoon. I hope everyone had a great week. I am tuning in from sunny South Florida, but not so sunny today. We've got a lot of stormy weather going on out there, so I'm hoping the lights and everything stays pretty good. If you can see me and hear me, please go ahead and let me know in the chat. If you're tuning in for the first time, my name is Nancy with GiftsHQ, and I host these weekly live sessions to talk about all things crafty. We talk about all kinds of things from embroidery to crocheting, sewing, knitting, and just so much more. So if you maybe need some help on getting some ideas for a gift, especially with the upcoming holiday season, or maybe you are a vendor and like to do craft shows, or just looking to make some extra side money, this is just the perfect place for you, because we like to share all kinds of ideas with you, and I like to just kind of touch upon all kinds of crafts, and we share tips, tricks, and ideas. So feel free to jump into the chat, say hello to a couple of friends out there, and I'm hoping that you'll really enjoy this hour with me. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead into the chat. I see Amy, I see Crafting with Robin, I see Donna Phillips, Jackie Hallman, Judy Bauer, I see 1 Minute Tips, I see Robin's Quilt Basket, and I see Yvonne Hudson. Thank you guys all for joining me today. I'm really excited because I have some really good news. So last week, if you joined us last week, I was a little frustrated because we had so many things going on, and everything that was planned to happen and what I had kind of put together kind of didn't. Everything was just falling apart on me. I was just completely frustrated. And I had a package that I ordered. It was a pretty big order and somehow got lost, whatever, and never showed up, even though it said it was delivered. So I was a little frustrated with the whole thing, plus everything else going on. So it was a little frustrating. But like I said, it's karma, and there's good that's going to come out of all of this. So I was happy to say that I had a pretty good week this week, and I hope you guys did too. I'm happy to say that I got my package because I did call the postal service. I put in a claim. They actually called me back, which I was really surprised. And within 2 days, they found the package and delivered it to me. So super excited about that because I really thought that was just going to be a lost cause. I was a little disappointed that I didn't hear back from the actual company that I ordered from, but then again, I was kind of like, well, on their end, they see that it says delivered, even though I never really got it, but I was excited. So I'll be able to share some of that with you. I'm hoping if we have enough time, I can share with you what I received and all the different crochet threads that I was able to get. So that's one good news. The second good news that I have is, you all know I have budgies. So I have a girl named Sunshine and I have a boy named Blueberry, but we call him Blue. And yellow and blue make green, and so they made Little Olive, which you guys helped me name. Well, my husband thinks that we need to get Blue a little TV or something because we've got more eggs. And one of the eggs hatched, and so we have another little birdie. So now we have 4 little birdies, and she's chirping away. She's in with her mom, and yes, we don't know if it's a boy or girl yet. Obviously, it's really, really small. I checked her this morning, and she's kind of got her under her wing. I don't know why, but I felt like the baby's growing really fast. Like it's already kind of bulgy and plumpy, I guess. I don't know. So I don't know what we're going to do because we weren't expecting to have 4 birds. And so I'm hoping that, I'm going to have to read up on like how we can get her to stop laying eggs, because I don't want like 50 budgies taking over my house. So I am excited though. I mean, I like that they have their little flock, their little family. So, birds like to be in flocks. So it just keeps them really, nice and happy together. So I'm excited about that. So that's my other good news. And so I'll have to ask you guys to help me name her or him once it's a little bit older and it starts to the feathers start to come in. I'll try to sneak a little picture, and then maybe you guys can help me name this other one. I'm hoping it's a boy though, but we'll see. But that was my second good news, because I was really excited about, you know, getting the package, and then I was excited, oh, we have another little birdie, which I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I'm excited about it, but I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, another one. So yeah, yeah, Jackie, another early Christmas present. Exactly. Yes, another egg, Judy. I know. I'm just kind of like, my husband's like, we have to get him a TV. We got to get him something, keep him busy, because, you know, they can't be doing that all the time. So it's kind of crazy. I don't know. Oh, Robin's saying you might have to put Blue in a separate cage. I don't know about that. I can try, but... And he's so good, too. I mean, Sunshine's a good bird, but she's a little snippy. And Olive can get a little snippy, too. She's like her mama. But Blue is like the chill bird. Like, he's just like, whatever. Like, he's such a mellow bird. It's like, wow. He really just goes with the flow. So it's kind of like, wow, I really love Blue. He's just so cool. So I don't know. Oh, Judy. Okay, so if you guys remember, Judy Bauer, we had sent out a bunch of ornaments over to help out, and we did a whole episode on making star ornaments and things, and so we shipped them all out. And she's confirmed that they received them. That's awesome. I'm so glad. I'm so glad they received it. Nice. That's great. So that went over to the Navy, and, you know, I'm hoping maybe they can send a picture or something and we can see. I'm not sure, but that'd be nice. But I'm really happy that they got it. I'm glad, Judy. Very happy. So that was a nice little project, and I thank you guys all for participating, and for those of you who sent your ornaments out to them. That was really, really sweet. Thank you so much. And I'm sure, you know, Judy's daughter is in there, so it's like, you know, it's really special for her, and I'm so glad that we were able to do something. Awesome. Okay. So I think that covers all the announcements that I wanted to make. You know, it's just a lot of things going on. You know, it's getting towards that Christmas time, so things are starting to get a little bit crazy. My son's birthday is on Monday, so, you know, we're kind of setting up. He's a December baby, so, you know, we're setting up for that too. So everything has just been a little crazy. But we've got some gifts to open up, don't we? And we did, last week we did days 3 through 9. So today we're going to open up days 10 to 16. And for those of you who haven't tuned in before, these are the Missouri Star Christmas box items. So if you purchase the box, you're supposed to open an item every day. And then just kind of follow along and do the projects. But, so sorry. Had to sneeze there. But, I like to kind of open it up with you guys. So I kind of hold everything up for the week, and then we can open them up together. So I think it's a lot of fun. So guys, if you have your boxes ready, take out day number 10, and let's get started with this, okay? Let's see what we got. All right. Okay. Kind of heavy. Oh. Missouri Star playing cards. Okay. They're cards. Oh, they got cute. They've got personalized Missouri Star playing cards. Here's the, whoops. And it comes with 2 sets. Let me pull out the second set too. Yeah, they look to be the same, I guess. Kind of have that backwards for you, don't I? Okay. I don't know how I feel about playing cards, but you know what? Would have been nice. Well, what I have seen, I mean, it's cool though. I mean, they are really designed well. And I guess, you know, you can have fun with the family with these. But one of the things when I saw cards, at first I thought that they have these, I don't know what the official name. It's like quilting cards. I don't know if anyone out there may know about these. They have these cards that basically help you pick out your design. So they're cards with different colors on them. And then you lay them out and, you know, maybe you're trying to do a little star or something and you can not sure which colors to use, so you can mix and match the colors and you can flip the cards over for different designs and you can do like half square triangles and all kinds. They're like little tiles, I guess, and they help you kind of figure out the design that you want to do. And then once you have the card laid out, then you know what you would need to do for like half square triangles and things like that. So not sure what the official name of it's called, but this is pretty cool. I mean, cards, it's not really crafting related so much, but you could have some fun with your friends on the cards too. You know, playing cards are always good. It's a way to connect with people, and that's really what all of this is about. The whole box is for you to connect, not just with the craft itself, but with others and, you know, make gifts and interact. So I'm good. I'm good with it. I know I could see a lot of people are probably not going to like playing cards, but you know what? I think they're nice, and I like their little box. Yeah, Crafting with Ramos, I like them. She says, I love the nice storage box they come in. Yes, it is very, very, well made. It's not like a cheap little box. It's really nicely put together. So really cute. I could see myself playing a couple of things. Why not, right? All right, let's get to the next one. So this was day 10. So let's pull out day number 11. And it looks like this one's a big one. Now I'm going to try to go a little faster this time because I know last week we didn't have time to get to everything. I want to see if I can try to get to some other stuff besides the Missouri Star stuff. So I'm going to try to get it a little bit quicker. So let's do this. Okay. Okay, we have a felt bird kit project pattern, and it looks like some felt. There's a needle on here and some embroidery thread. So this is a wood felt birdie embroidery kit. Oh, so this is like some hand embroidery. That's cute. And they're little birdies, so I'm sure my birdies would like it. I know last time I put some birdies on the Christmas tree, and Sunshine kind of flew to the tree, was kind of looking at it. Like, what is that? Is it real? So she had a blast with that. So if I put some more of these on here, I think she'll have some fun with it. But right now she hasn't been leaving her cage so much because she keeps feeding the baby. So she's there, but this would be really cute. Have to see how the other birdies react to it. But this is a really cute kit. You can probably learn a lot of different techniques on here. Let me try to open it up. Let me just look really quick to see if they kind of mention on the pattern itself. It tells you how to make the wings, how to make the body. Okay, so it does give you the actual stitches that you're going to be learning to do. Here's a whip stitch. Then you have the French knot, straight stitch, split stitch, single chain stitch. So they kind of explain the stitches to you. That's one thing that I think that's a good learning tool, because you can go here and learn these stitches, and then once you learn them how to do it on this kilt, the kit here, then you can go to other things and do it on that as well. So not too bad, not too bad at all. Oh, Donna says my hands and feet are still painful. I saw a rheumatologist and started on some medication. A little improvement. Oh, sorry to hear that, Donna. Unable to craft or do house skirt. I keep praying for a miracle. It'll get better, Donna. It'll get better. Alrighty. Okay. Let's go on. This is day... What was that? 10, 11. Now we're doing day 12. So day 12. Pretty big. Let's see what we got for day 12. And guys, there's videos and stuff. I haven't seen them yet, but there are videos to these. And it's in the card on the box. It had the link to that. Oh, quilt while the iron is hot. Oh, nice. This is an iron rest. I love this. Oh, this is really nice. So this is for you to be able to set your iron down. Now I have, you have some irons that, you know, you put them with the base up. Some have the plate down. So if you don't have one of those irons where like an also that kind of adjusts so that the plate stays up and it doesn't directly impact the ironing pad, this is great for that, because you can just lay it on here and you can just not be afraid of it burning through the fabric or your iron pad. Like, it could stay on here and it would be good because it's silicone. So this is really nice. I love the design on this too, and it's pretty thick. Nice quality on this. Really nice. Let me see if they say anything on here. Just your basic instruction on here. Really nice quality. Very heavy for silicone, so you can see the thickness on this. That's pretty good. I think this is a nice one. This is definitely a keeper. I like that. Yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Day 13. I said we were going to be speeding through these, right? All right. Let me just get this out. I've got like threads everywhere. I was working on the table runner from the project. What was that? I think day 1 and 2, or actually no. Yeah, I think it was day 1 or day 2. I've been working on those projects. So I have like threads everywhere because I was just doing that with my sewing machine. Okay, so day 13. Okay, sewing edge. This is good. Now these are reusable vinyl stops for your machine. So this helps you to sew straight seams. They're like little vinyl strips, and actually they're good because they are raised. It's not your standard tape that you would put on the sewing machine to help you do a straight stitch. That's just more like a guide you can see. This one's actually raised a little bit. So I guess because it's vinyl, like it's a little bit, you can kind of bump up your fabric against this to be able to go straight on the machine. So this will help a lot of people sew straight. So I think this is a great one. Great one to have. Good tool, especially if you're a beginner sewer or if you have issues, you know, sewing straight seams. These are always a great help. This is a good one. Not bad at all. And it's reusable, it says. So that's great. It's reusable because it's the vinyl, you can kind of put it on and off. So not bad. I like that. I'll take that. Alrighty. Let's go to the next one. Boy, we're doing good. Let's see. We got time. We're doing good. All right. Day 14. What do you guys think so far? Let me know in the chat. You know, are you liking what you're seeing so far? You know, let me know. I hope you guys are opening it up with me. So I'm going to go ahead and open up 14. So if you have 14, go ahead and grab them. Open it up. Let's see what we got. I know what this feels like. Oh, yep. Ooh, it's another charm pack. Wandering Ways by Stephanie Organs. Let's see. Oh, these are pretty. You have a lot of flowered ones too. Not bad. Cute colors. Like the green, the sage green is really pretty. That's a pretty one. The gold is pretty. I wonder what we're gonna make. Because you know, there's always some kind of project. When they give you the charm pack, she's got a project for you. I love this. I love her charm packs. I love fabric, so this is a great one for me. What'd you guys think? Oh, Rum says it sees a scant 1/4 inch. Oh, for the sewing edge, it helps, I guess, to do a scant 1/4 inch. Yes, sew a perfect scant 1/4 inch on other machines. True, because a lot of the machines already have the line for you to follow for a 1/4 inch. Most machines do anyway, so this would be great for a scant 1/4 inch. You know, so that really helps too. So definitely, I agree with you on that one, Robin. Nice. Okay. So that is day 14. We still have day 15 and then day 16, which is today. Awesome. All right. Let's go with day 15. Let's see. Okay. Oh, these are so exciting. Got a lot of stuff in this one. Oh. What do we have here? Looks like bag handles. Wood purse handles with magnetic closures. Oh, that's neat. We got some light fusible fleece interfacing. Okay. Oh, and a pattern. Patchwork bag. Oh, how cute. Okay, so we're gonna take these charm packs and make a little bag with a wooden handle. I have to say, I don't think I've ever made a bag with a wooden handle. I do have one that I bought like years ago, but I like that. And it has a magnetic closure, which is really nice. And it looks like you can do 2 different bags, one with binding, one without. And of course, they have all the instructions illustrated. Pretty cool. I love that. Has anybody started making the bag? Has anybody gone ahead and opened it and maybe made the bag? Let's see. Oh, Jackie, I'm happy I ordered it. Yeah. I like these. I mean, these are the types of projects that I like, and they're not like intense projects that are gonna take you like for months and months, right? They actually are quick little projects that you can make, and so they're good practice to get your quilting going. You know, it's good practice type items, and the best part is, you know, she gives you the patterns. So maybe you'll use the charm pack to do it, and then if you want to make others, all you have to do is get another charm pack, you know, or, you know, just cut up the squares yourself. So it's nice that you can kind of redo the bag so many different ways, but just by changing the fabric itself will completely change the look of the bag, which is nice. Now for this one, you'll probably have to get the hardware. So these wooden purse handles, let me show you what they look like. So you could probably order these online. I would imagine probably like Amazon or something, you can find them. Or you can get different ones. They don't have to be the wooden ones, right? So this is nice. And the magnetic closures, you can get tons of that online. They sell kits of them with all different sizes. So those are really nice. I actually got them not too long ago because I was working on a different bag that I was putting together. So I like that. It actually gives you the interface. You don't have to go out and buy interface. So this one is light fusible fleece interfacing. It's 2 sheets, 14 by 14. So not bad. Not too bad at all. I think you have everything that you're going to need for this project. So I really love that. That's amazing. I like it. Okay. Last one. We have day 16. Okay, day 16. Let's go ahead and open day 16, which is today's. So I'll be not all caught up now with everyone out there. Let's see. Quilting forever, housework whenever. Yes, I go with that. Oh, these are those I saw these. I just saw these in Walmart. These are those just like not disposable. What do you call these? It's like a cloth, but it's not cloth. It's what is the material? I forget. Hold on. Dishwasher is 70% cellulose and 30% cotton. They're washable, they're reusable, they're stiff here, and it looks like they it's not quilted, it's actually like looks like it's almost it isn't vinyl, but it is on there pretty nice, and it has 2 of them. But they're little dishcloths. They're kind of together, and I've seen these now out there in Walmart. Actually, they had a whole pack of these. So these are very useful. A little scrubby like in the back. So those are really cool. It's something I could use. So definitely useful for me. Oh, this is nice. And she's got the little saying on there, quilting forever, housework whenever. Wish that were really true. So not too bad. That is day 16 on the Missouri Star Christmas box. So this is a week's worth of items that we've gotten here, and you know, not too bad. I mean, we've got a project bag to make. We've got a hand embroidery project that we can try. We've got some cards to spend some time with some family and friends. And then you've kind of got these little dishcloths to help you wipe down your surfaces and stuff, which is really nice. You've got these sewing edges to help you sew that seam allowance correctly and nice and straight. So, you know, I think so far for this week, I have to say it's really not bad. Really not bad. Let's see here. Crafting with Robin says, I have a lot of sewing stuff. Also need to get back to sewing more. Yes. Definitely. Crafters can always find room for more crafts. We sure can, Judy. Let's see. How much did the box cost? Ooh. Do I remember how much it cost? Well, Robin says maybe $189. I'm not positive. Yeah, I honestly would have to go back and check, but I think Robin's around that price range. And you had the option if you ordered it early, you could pay in 2 payments, or you can just do 1 payment. And then later on in the year, they offer it again. And then once it's sold out, it's sold out for, you know, that year. But they do have them every year. So this is the 2nd year that I purchased it. I really love them. I love the one from last year too. And I just like the little projects and how you're able to practice all your skills with that. And they always seem to be very useful items. You know, I really like what she handpicks to put together in these boxes. So I really love it. I think it's really nice so far. I love, if you're a quilter, I mean, you're going to love the box. You really are. If you love sewing and quilting, you're going to love the box. And they're nice, great little projects to have. So, okay, so I'm going to clear this table and I'm going to move over to our next item. So we can continue what we didn't get to finish last week. So let me just do that here. See if I can kind of stack it here. Okay. Kind of move this over. And see if I can bring this one over. So last week, we started to take a look at this, but then we kind of ran out of time, so I didn't get to show you all of the things that I had in here. So this is also from Missouri Star Quilting Company. And I'll get rid of the little paper. There were some things that we saw, and I kind of tried to... Let me see if I can unload it and set it to the side. Give me a second, guys. So let me just kind of leave the box this way. That way it's easier for me to grab. Some of the stuff we saw last week, so I'll just quickly go through that in case you missed it. So, of course, we got our flat chuck there. And we've got two of them. I like collecting these. I think they're really cute. So she's always including those in the packages of when you're placing an order for her. We've got the little card that says Stitch Happens, which is really nice. And I started to show you some of the fabrics. So this was the first one. This is 2 yards of fabrics. This is by Michael Miller. So I thought it was really pretty. The quality of the fabrics are amazing, guys. I really love the quality of the fabric. It makes such a difference when you are doing any of the projects. It really makes a difference when you're working with really nice fabric. So, you know, I'm a fan of the Dollar Tree. I do love all of their stuff. And I think that's great, you know, to start off and to, you know, just doing little knick-knack stuff. But when I'm doing like bigger bags and things, I like my quality fabrics. So definitely love that. Okay, then I believe the second thing that I showed you was this fabric here. And I thought this one was pretty. Another quality fabric. This one is also by Michael Miller. We've got 2 yards of this. And these were all on the Black Friday. So really nice. Pretty fabrics. Can definitely do something fun with this. Let's see. I thought I saw a question on here, but I don't know if I missed it. Judy says, save $4 a week for 50 weeks and you get a box of goodies. Nice. Okay, what's the magnetic cutting mat you were going to show of? Oh, Judy, yes, thank you for bringing that up because I completely forgot about that. And I don't know, well, let me go through this box and hopefully you'll have enough time and I'll show you a little bit more on that. So just hold on to that question for me. Okay, on here, this was another fabric. This one's really just like a fur. Sorry for all the crinkly noise, guys. But nice little metallic on here was something that I wanted to just kind of use for a project I think would go perfect with it. And then more exciting stuff that I got was the templates. So I think I showed you guys this template last week. This is the petal template. And as you can see, I've got a ton of rulers, a ton of templates, because I love to do template work. They're just a lot of fun. You can do so many things with them. So this one is the petal. So you can imagine you can make like a flower, it's just a petal that you can go all the way around, and you can get some fusible fabric, and then you get fabrics, you get the fusible underneath, the fusible interfacing, and then you can do applique for different things. So really neat on that. The other one that I got, this one is called Circle Magic. It's a small template, and they give you like the instructions. If I can get it out. There we go. They give you the instructions on how to use it. And you can see here, this is the template. What I like is they do put the paper backing so the acrylic doesn't get scratched. So it stays nice and clean. And then it gives you the, let me see some instructions here. So these are the types of quilts, and you've probably seen these maybe on online, on other social media sites, but you can see how they will make this type of quilt. Right, so this is what I'm aiming to do. I believe they call it windows, something like, there's a bunch of different names for it that I've seen, but this little template is going to help me achieve that type of quilt, which is what I'm excited about, because I think that's going to be really, really gorgeous if I can get that together. So a lot of fun on that one. So I think that was a great deal, and all of these templates were very, very reasonably priced. I didn't pay a lot of money for these at all. And so let me just go through a couple of other things, and I don't think you guys have seen this one. This is another fabric that I got, again, Michael Miller's. I think the colors are beautiful. As you can see here. Very, very pretty. Even if you just use these for background, I mean, gorgeous. And you can put your appliques on top of it. So many things with this, or if you want a paper piece with this, or if you want to go ahead and use some of those templates and do some cutouts and stuff. Really, really nice. Let's see. Oh, Judy says, love both fabrics. Pretty. Yes. This is Nancy's Black Friday order. Yes, this is the order that I placed on Black Friday. I received it. It's from the Missouri Star Quilting Company, and they had a big sale for Black Friday on fabrics, templates, and just like tons of other things. So I took advantage of the sale and went ahead and ordered these things. There's another template. This is the Star Nesting template. Try to open this one up. Really nice. So if you have something, let's say 4th of July or even for Christmas, you can do some really pretty fabric, get some interfacing that's fusible, and you can put a very pretty star and applique it on some of your projects. And then you can just stitch on top of that, you know, do a really pretty decorative top stitch that would kind of really seal it in there. Those are really, really nice. Very nice. So this is a really great template to have, and it also has the smaller template on the inside, and you can definitely pop that out or even cut that out so that your star has that different effect to it. So love these templates. These are awesome. So someone's asking, oh, I love the fabric. Okay, so they're asking me how the fabric feels. I can tell you they're good quality. They're very good quality fabrics. This was the one I just showed earlier. I mean, the feel of the fabric, smooth, really smooth. And I think this will just glide on my sewing machine because it's got like, it's not a thick fabric, but you can feel the quality of it. And so it won't get hung up and hung into my machine. And sometimes it kind of dips in if I don't use a leader. sometimes that'll happen to me, but these fabrics, I don't know, for some reason I just never have issues with their fabrics. And to cut them, it's really nice because I do starch my fabrics before I cut them, because I like to get the nice crisp clean cut. But some of these fabrics, they're so nice. Like I'm a starcher, but some people don't like to starch, and that would be totally fine probably with these fabrics. So, but I do starch them. Now this next one, also again, Michael Miller's, and these are 2 yards of fabric. They are 100% cotton. And here's another one here. I think it's really pretty. This will make a really nice background that I need. So I'm going to put that one in. Then I decided to get these really kind of fun colors, something a little bright. You know, it's not really that part of the season, but I wanted to go ahead and get it anyway. So I did get this color here. It's got a nice pretty yellow. I thought it was really bright. It's called Sunflowers Sweet. And if I can get it in here, I'm gonna have to break the bag on this side here. Let's see. Okay. And this one, I don't know if these were 2 yards or if these were 3 yards. I can't remember. Really pretty. Nice bright color. I think this will be a real fun fabric. Very, very fun. I like it. And then the last one that I have here in terms of fabrics, kind of in the same line with the stripes, but the colors is this like really pretty, kind of like an aqua bluish color here. See if I can get this one open. I thought that was really pretty. I love the yellow one, but this blue one just kind of like, love the colors. Just love it. It doesn't have that metallic shine to it. It is 100% cotton. Very, very nice quality cotton. Really love it. But I can see myself making a lot of things with this. So hopefully you'll see some projects from me coming out soon. Beautiful. A lot of time and love. Okay. And then the final template that we have here. This is a fun one because you can really make a block like so quick with this one. This is the burst block template. And you can, I mean, look how huge this is. This is a huge template. And just a couple of these, I mean, you can make a really big block in no time. And what's really great about having these oversized template pieces is that it's not going to take you a long time to make a full-size quilt with this, because the blocks are just so big. So when you have other templates that, let's say, I'll just grab some of these here. Like you have these tiny, tiny templates and you got to piece them together and sew them and, you know, put the batting and all that stuff. But this is a lot more work because the pieces are so tiny. So you have to do so much more work to get the actual quilt size, where these are nice, big pieces. So you maybe will do 6, 8, 9 blocks and you've already got like maybe a lap size or a full size quilt. So it will speed up the process so that you can make these a lot quicker. And that's why these, I think, are more of the beginner friendly type, because I know it can be very frustrating when you have so many small blocks to cut out and templates that you're using to make these cuts. It can get a little frustrating. So if you're new, you know, I wouldn't start off with these small ones because you may get frustrated and then not finish the project. Where you have these big templates and these are easier to maneuver. They're bigger pieces to cut. And yes, you do have, if you're looking at you would cut, what you would sew, I mean, would be that 1/4 inch seam allowance going down, right? So it's really a straight seam, not so curves, not so many things that you have to worry about. They're pretty much straight, pivot, and then straight again. So not too bad in terms of technique in order to get this block done. And with the help of this template, since it's nice and big, you'd be finished in no time. And you can actually finish the project and have something to enjoy. So it'll encourage you to continue on in your progress. Whereas if you start with these smaller templates, it's going to take you a lot longer, especially if you're not a patient person. You know, these are not the types of projects that you would want to start with. You definitely want to start with nice big templates so that you can be done quicker and enjoy your project. So this is what I would recommend. Now it does tell you here's the burst instructions that it comes with. And it tells you step by step how to do these. I mean, you don't literally have to follow what it has here. You can make your own designs as well. I did something similar to this as a paper piecing project, and I really loved the way it turned out. So I was excited to see this as a bigger template because now I'm able to make a bigger one. So I think this one's a fun one to have. So that was all that I got from the Missouri Star Quilting Company. It was a really nice sale that they had, if you were able to catch it. Now, I know that between the Missouri Star Christmas box and all of these things that I got from their Black Friday sale, I'm going to be really busy. I have a lot of things to do. I have a lot of videos to record. So let me just, I know we're kind of running low on the time and I want to get to Judy's question in just a second. Let me just kind of put these back in the box for right now. So Judy was asking a question in regards to my the magnets that I have on my cutting board here. Let me just set this down. Okay, so one of the things that you may have seen, it's a product that's out there now. It's super expensive, where you could have your cutting mat with magnets. And so when you're doing cuts on fabrics and things, you're able to kind of line up your fabric, and then you can kind of put your magnets down and it'll hold the item in place. Now, I know if you try to lift it here, obviously if you do enough force, yes, it will come up, but it kind of secures it and holds it down for you so that then you can go ahead and make the cut and it won't slide around. So it's less of a chance of you having to, having your fabric move on you as you're trying to make the cut. And I think that happens with a lot of people. And I think the magnets really do help with that. So I did look into that magnetic cutting mat, but it was super expensive. And I just thought, if you think of the concept of it, you don't really have to buy that cutting mat. You can basically go to your local Home Depot store, and I will kind of see if I can push this over to the side so I can show you what it is. What I did is I went to Home Depot and I bought, see if you can see this here on the edge. I'm not going to be able to pull the whole thing out because the mat is too big, but down on the edge you can see this steel right here. This is just a sheet. You can get this at Home Depot. Now, they have different sizes, so if you have a smaller cutting mat, you can get it smaller. But you can also, if you've got your little hubby at home, or if you're good with power tools, you can also cut them down to size yourself. Home Depot will, at least the one by me, will not cut it down for you, but they are thin enough that you can cut them. And so here, I don't know if you can see how thin they are. It's thin, it's light, and then what I did on the bottom is I have the piece of cardboard that came with it. So it came in like the box, and it had corners so you couldn't cut yourself on the ends. So I cut out a panel of the box and I put it underneath. But you don't have to. I'm just doing it as a preventative method for myself, not to, you know, scratch the table or anything like that. So I have that underneath. Then I have the, oh my gosh, it's coming out of my, my mind. The, I don't want to say aluminum, the steel sheet here. It's the steel sheet, and then after the steel sheet I have the cutting mat on top. And you want it in this order because you want this steel to be right underneath the mat, because what's going to happen is then now if I take my magnets, you know, I'll be able to go ahead and put them on my mat and it'll stay. So it's galvanized steel. That's sorry, couldn't remember the name. So galvanized steel, and then you take that and I put it on top. And then what you can do if you want to round out the corners, you can. But what I've done is I've put the box underneath it, and this is the perfect size. It's a little shorter than the actual size of my cutting mat, which is perfect because then I won't have to worry about getting those sharp edges and hurting myself or anything like that. So it kind of works. And so now this all becomes the entire mat. You know, I'm able to now put down my magnets. And so it'll help to hold down the fabric for me as I'm doing my cuts. And, you know, you can move them around. You can feel they do have, you know, the power that it's holding it down. So I did get these magnets also from Home Depot. But then I got these like from the dollar store. You know, it's just a little magnet. I just wasn't sure that these magnets would be enough, but they are. They are. And they literally hold down the fabric so that I can do my cuts. You can see here how it just kind of goes. And you can see when I try to lift, I have that resistance, and it's just enough resistance for it to hold it into place so that I can kind of still move it around and line it up with my cutting mat if I wanted to, or with my ruler, and then I'm able to go ahead and make my cut. So it makes it nice and easy. That's how I was able to do this. The pricing on this, I have to remember now. It wasn't more than $20 at all. And that was the kind of the kicker, right? Because the mat that I saw, I think it was like over $100. I think they wanted like almost $200 for it. And I thought, that's crazy, $200 just to, you know, so you can put magnets on it. I'm like, I can just get that in Home Depot. So sure enough, you know, I wasn't sure if they sold it in sheets, and they did. So it was perfect because all I had to do was pick out the size that I needed in order to slip it underneath my mat, and then now I can put my magnets on it. So perfect. And they have different, like I said, they have different sizes. So go to Home Depot, check it out. Really inexpensive. The pricing depends on the size that you'll need, right? So this one, if it was $30, I don't think I would even pay more than $30. Like, that's crazy. I know it was cheaper than that. I want to say maybe 20. But then they have even smaller ones. So if you have those little cutting boards like to go, you know, some people put them, the little cutting boards, and they use them for retreats and things like that. You can get smaller ones, and then you can cut them down to size, or you could just buy the smaller ones and you'll be able to use them magnets with it. So I really love it because I'm able to do my cuts a lot easier now, and I have my magnets here on the side, and all I do is just put them down, get my ruler ready, and it really helps to secure it in place for me to be able to make that cut without the fabric slipping or the ruler even slipping, because you could do also, as you put the magnets here, you could bump up your ruler until you get to the right size so you can make the cut. That way the ruler doesn't shift around either. So it's nice, strong magnets is what you need to just kind of hold them down. I don't want them too strong because I want to be able to move, but definitely, you know, this is great. I just didn't want to spend a lot of money on that cutting mat, even though it would be well worth it because you could definitely use it. But I just thought it was too overpriced, and I knew I had to be able to come up with something that I can kind of do it myself kind of do it that way. So that's what I did, and it's worked for me. I think it's great. It helps me a lot when I do my cutting, so I hope that you guys are able to do that as well. Let's see. Oh, Judy says true, magnetic sheets underneath would probably slow down your rotary cutter when you're trying to cut. It didn't for me, actually. It didn't slow me down at all. My rotary cutter, I just, you know, glides through like normal. I really didn't have any issues with the magnet doing anything to it. It worked totally fine with mine. Let's see. It's a good low price solution. Definitely. Yes. 1 minute tips. You're right. Definitely a low price solution for just a little problem that I know some people have in terms of when they're cutting. So, oh, great idea. Love it. Boricuas on your craft. Thanks. Always thinking outside the box. I try. And you can get those stronger silver magnets to really hold things down. Yes. I have these because what I like to do is to be able to still move things around. But you can get the stronger ones where maybe you can start with these, move it around until you get it to the position that you want, and then grab a stronger magnet and put it down, and that would really solidify it and have it stay in place, so it's really not going to go anywhere when you're cutting. So, and the magnets themselves, I mean, you can get them everywhere, right? So just some are stronger than others. So it depends your preference on how you want it to kind of play with your fabric on the table. So awesome. Okay. So that was basically it. Thank you, Judy, for bringing that up because I completely forgot about it. And I'll try to do something short to be getting out to you guys soon. Got a lot of things going on, so I'm trying to see if I can do a couple of things. I did have one more thing that I will do, but I'm going to save it for next time. And I think that I've covered most of what I wanted to show you guys. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this hour, and thank you so much for spending the hour with me. And if you guys like the video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I really need some support. I'm really trying to make my goal for this year, and I really appreciate it. So thank you again, and I hope to be crafting with you soon. Bye, everyone.